Welcome to Star Detect Unfortunate Crimes. Subscribe to my channel for future videos. Like, share, and hit the bell for future videos.
Today, I have a heartbreaking story from Shopsburg, North Carolina, a small town out of Rocky Mount, to share with you. Rocky Mount and Shopsburg are neighboring towns in North Carolina, each with its own unique characteristics. Rocky Mount is one of the larger cities in the state, with a population of nearly 60,000. It boasts a diverse community and a strong educational system, including North Carolina Wesleyan University and both Nash and Edgecombe community colleges. Shopsburg is a smaller town located in Edgecombe, Nash, and Wilson counties. It's part of the Rocky Mount Metropolitan Statistical Area and had a population of 2,024 as of the 2010 census. Recently, there was a tragic incident in Shopsburg, where a mother and her 6-year-old daughter were taken in a murder-suicide. Nash County Sheriff reported that 32-year-old Daquan Jones shot and unalived his child's mother, 27-year-old Kiera Massenberg, and their 6-year-old daughter, Zoey Jones, before taking himself out.
We start this evening with breaking news. This mother right here is dead, and her 6-year-old is in critical condition. 2 other people were injured, and the suspect is dead. All in what investigators are calling a murder-suicide. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Julian Grace. Well, this situation played out across 2 counties early this morning. Crime scenes in Wilson and also Nash County. WRAL's Carly Haynes is live in Wilson County at the sheriff's office there. Carly, what more can you tell us?
Well, law enforcement believes that this all got started through a domestic dispute. Now, the Wilson County Sheriff's Office says that 6-year-old is currently undergoing surgery. It's unclear if she's going to live at this point. 2 of the other victims were taken to ECU Health, also undergoing surgery. I want to show you the location where this all got started. This was the scene hours later at a home in Wilson County where deputies say that first shooting happened. At 5 this morning, deputies found a man and a woman shot here. The sheriff's office said the suspect, 32-year-old Daquan Jones, then drove off with a woman whom he had a relationship with and her 6-year-old child, later dropping off that child at a home in Nash County with a gunshot wound. Listen to this Broadcastify radio traffic from Nash County EMS.
Passenger call units reference Lee Road. Sheriff's office on scene advises going to be a 6-year-old female victim with shallow breathing. Is requesting emergency traffic.
And Jones is accused of then driving to a friend's home on Jamie Road in Nash County, then shooting himself. The woman he was with was found dead in her car. I want to go now to WRAL's Laura Levine, who actually spoke with the friend at that crime scene.
The hours-long investigation began in Wilson County, where several people were shot, including that 6-year-old girl. The investigation ended right here on Jamie Road in Nash County, where investigators found a woman dead inside of a car and a man shot dead inside of this house. Nash County Sheriff deputies surrounded this home on Jamie Road. Family members of the victim wiping tears and holding each other as the bodies were removed from the scene.
It happened. And it's like a Lifetime movie.
Unfortunately, this is no movie. Sean Alston lives at the home that has now become the center of a crime scene. He said he was sleeping when he heard his friend Daquan Jones come in the house. Describe what you heard then.
Nothing. Pow. Pow. And then police. Get down, get down.
Quick moments, and he had no idea what was going on. But he tells me he has known both Jones and his now dead girlfriend for years, still processing the loss of life.
You seem so numb to the situation. I'm sure it's just...
For now.
Yeah.
For now.
I spoke with Sheriff Keith Stone by phone while I was on the scene about how this situation unfolded.
There is a BOLO put out for the possible suspect, and the suspect was located in Nash County near a gold rock. And when officers pulled up, there was one shot fired Law enforcement made entry into the house and found one subject that was deceased inside of the house.
Jones was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Before that, he shot his girlfriend. She was found dead inside of the car Jones was driving when he fled the scene at Weaver Circle. And family members related to the victim that was found here on Jamie Road tell me that it was too soon to talk about the situation. However, they ask for prayers from the community at this time. Laura Levine, WREL News in Nash County.
And family members of the woman who was killed say her name was Kiera Massenberg. She was 27 years old. They gave us these photos of her, and we are still working to confirm the identities of the other victims. Carly Haynes, WRAL News, live in Wilson County.
Friends of Kiera and Daquan, two of the surviving victims. Let's hear about the incredible Will of Macia Page, a survivor who miraculously lived to tell her story after surviving being shot not just once, but multiple times. Her harrowing ordeal is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit.
She was screaming to the top of her lungs. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
6-year-old Zoey didn't want to leave Macia Page's Sharpsburg home where friends had gathered late Saturday night.
Just out of nowhere, he shot Zoey, and then he proceeded to shoot Kiera.
It was an argument between Daquan Jones and Kiera Massenberg about Zoey leaving that prompted the shooting spree, according to Macia Page, who was shot next.
Then he came for me. And I just remember walking towards me and me trying to run, but I still got hit.
Paige was first shot here in her driveway along with another friend, Devontae Hicks. She says she started running for safety to this door here to get into her bedroom to hide.
He came in there and he put the gun to my head, and I'm just begging and pleading to him, please, please, don't shoot me again, please.
This is her daughter, Bella, who witnessed 4 people being shot.
I yelled to my daughter. I said, Bella, run. Like, get out the house and run.
Bella made it to a neighbor's to safety.
She got one here, one there, and that one.
Macia is now at home recovering with her daughter by her side, but her best friend and her best friend's daughter are gone.
Just tore me to pieces, getting the news about Zoey and Kiera.
Page says after Jones shot everyone, he got in Kiera's car to leave.
She had to move them out of the driver's seat so that he could get in the driver's seat to even drive the car.
Page described what she saw as pure evil.
I could just look in his eyes. It wasn't him.
Jones soon got in the car, dropped his wounded daughter off at this random house nearby before ending up here with Kiera's dead body in the car. He took his own life at this home in Nash County. It's a tragedy that has rocked several families and an entire community.
They didn't deserve this. Grateful, that God spared my life and allowed me and my daughter to still be here.
Chelsea Donovan, WRAL News.
Daquan Jones, suspect released hours before tragedy.
Now here at 4 o'clock, a man at the center of a murder-suicide had just gotten out of jail a day before the tragedy. This is Daquan Jones. Police say that he shot his 6-year-old daughter, her mother, and 2 others before turning the gun on himself. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Haggerty.
And I'm Lena Tillett. This is just horrific. This 6-year-old little girl is now fighting for her life. Her mother, Kiera Massenberg, was killed. WRAL's Chelsea Donovan has been digging through the suspect's criminal history. Joining us now live, Chelsea. Jones had a lengthy history of violence toward women.
This is 27-year-old Kiera Massenberg, killed Sunday morning. Authorities say her boyfriend, Daquan Jones, shot her at this home on Weaver Circle in Sharpsburg. They say he also shot their 6-year-old daughter, Zoey. Has a history of domestic violence with Massenberg, last year threatening her by saying, "Do you think I'm playing? I'm going to hurt you." according to the Edgecombe County Sheriff's Office. And just 1 month ago, on July 15th, court records show he was arrested for felony assault for punching Kiera in the face, knocking her teeth out, and fracturing her nose.
Wilson County shared with us today. He said this is an incident that is disheartening to the community and to all the families that will endure this pain for the rest of their lives. Mr. Jones's actions have restricted a child from having a chance to enjoy life, play with dolls, go to prom, and tell her mother that she loves her every day.
This tragedy is absolutely devastating on so many levels, and at the same time many blessings to be thankful for, which is why the community has come together to show support to the family by organizing a fundraiser for Kiera and Zoey.
Today's fundraiser was held at the barracks in Rocky Mount.
We had the tragic death of a young mother and her daughter for something really senseless to all of us. There's something we would never, no one of us would ever understand why. So we just decided to come out today to support the family, help them with anything they could need, let them know that the community is here for them.
We just making it day by day, and we just, everybody keeping us in prayer is helping us.
Those who attended were asked to wear purple. There will be a vigil on Thursday as well in honor of the mother and daughter.
David said if I had wings like a dove, I'd fly away and be at rest.
The dove flying over downtown Rocky Mount tonight represents 6-year-old Zoey Jones, and then there were the balloons released into blue skies. A community uniting.
This right here just shows that her spirit was so sweet and that everybody wanted to be around her.
To honor Zoey and her mother, Kiera.
And we just want to celebrate her instead of mourning her.
That's Zoey's aunt, Shanetta Peterson.
She just had a very bright spirit with her. And Zoey was a fun, smart, loving, silly little girl. And you catch her dancing all the time and singing her favorite song by Bruno Mars, Talking to the Moon.
Both were killed nearly 2 weeks ago. 2 others were shot at a home in Sharpsburg in Wilson County and are recovering. Investigators say the man responsible, Daquan Jones, was Zoey's father and Kiera's boyfriend.
And when I tell you Kiera was so special to a lot of people, it really hurts that we have to go through this.
Anthony Knight was one of dozens who showed up to Mo and Dee's downtown for this event. Kiera was a regular here. In addition to balloons, we saw tributes to them all over, on quilts, poster boards, buttons, and t-shirts. Another shirt calling for an end to domestic violence.
I hope it would just leave with some type of thought in their mind that we're going to put an end to this.
We found records showing Jones was arrested for assaulting Kiera last month. He bonded out of jail hours before authorities say he committed the double murder. The document showing Kiera put up the collateral to get Jones out.
If y'all going through something, speak up. Talk to somebody. Let us know what's going on. Don't wait till it's too late.
Anthony speaking up, Kiera's aunt relying on her community to help her and her family grieve.
It was very traumatic. It was very hurtful because you just can't imagine how someone could do something like this to somebody who doesn't harm anyone.
The family's GoFundMe is listed in the description section. If you would like to help support the family, we're diving into a topic that's not only important but also close to my heart: domestic violence and the safety of women. We'll be putting a spotlight on this incident that shook the community and discussing the changes needed to ensure the safety of all women, with a particular focus on African American women and children. So, let's jump right in. This tragic event was a wake-up call for us all. It served as a reminder of the harsh reality faced by many families and communities across America. It also highlights the ongoing issue of domestic violence and its devastating impact on families and communities. This incident has had a far-reaching effect not just on the victims, but also on their loved ones who had to bear witness to their suffering. It's high time we hold not only criminals, but also local agencies accountable for releasing these dangerous individuals back into society. We must take action to prevent such incidents from occurring in the first place. The safety of our mothers and children should be our top priority, especially for African American women, who are disproportionately affected by this scourge. The mother in this sad story lost her life senselessly due to domestic when they should be behind bars. In conclusion, it's crucial that we keep up the conversation around domestic violence and work together as a community to eradicate it once and for all. We must protect our mothers, sisters, daughters, and all women from this unacceptable violence or conversations. Until next time, stay safe and keep the conversation going.